All right, so I found another killer motorhome. This is another Thor product, and this is going to be a Four Winds. This particular one is a 28Z. Now, what I really like about this one, and I'm gonna kind of contradict myself, but I do like this outside entertainment. I think that this is nice. It's under the awning. Now, what I think I like even more is this giant storage in the back where they're running this MorRyde slide. So my Blackstone grill, I even have, I don't know if this is a Dometic, but my refrigerator, this is all gonna slide in there really nice. And look at how big this rear storage compartment is. What's really nice about this well is it has the bottom storage, and then it looks like it also has a spot for your spare tire, which we don't see on a lot of the coaches. So you're gonna get a ton of storage in this particular model. And as we go inside, so again, 28 feet, so a little bit bigger of a motorhome, but man, when you come inside, this is just a ton of room. And this is what I think I really like. By having this wall slide, I'm getting a nice room. I get a sofa that's going to come out. I'm going to have my overhead cab bed. Definitely nice, a lot of room. My kids love sleeping up there. I'm also going to have this booth, or this is going to be like a dinette, you know. That's also, dude, I like this. I like this whole kind of floor plan. Now this is going to be something different. You're going to notice that this has a driver's side kitchen. Pros and cons to that, of course, always. But I like that it's easily accessible. Like, you could come in, I could wash stuff, I could cook. I'm going to get my cabinet space up on the top. Now, not really my style, not digging the gold. I think for a camper, you could ditch the gold. I'd rather have like silver or black. As I come towards the back, this is the perfect motorhome for that person that gets the midnight snack cravings, because I could just come to the end of my bed and open up my refrigerator and get something to eat. So that's definitely going to be nice. 12 volt, you know, I like this rear center bed because as well, there is no slide out in the back, but I'm easily able to gain access to both sides. I got my ladder for the front, big wardrobe closet. My wife can put all her stuff in there. It has the cutout for a TV, so I can put that in additionally as well. USB charging and even a cigarette lighter charger in the corner. And I like even just the overhead lights if you want to lay in bed and read. Very, I mean, it's simple, but super clean. And then we're gonna have our bathroom. This is like a little bit smaller of a bathroom than in that B, which is surprising. I got my elevated toilet. I can sit here and do my business on my toilet, because somewhere I do some of my best work is right here. More charging, more plugs. You got some additional storage here under the cabinet. But I mean, overall, I mean, this is like a lot of the C's, but I really I like this floor plan. Like, I like this a lot, and still being only like 26 feet, 27 feet. I feel like you get a lot of motorhome in a little bit of space. I guess the outside, though, the big thing is the price. Let's go see, is that a deal breaker or not? Oh, is it from the inside? It tricked me. Thought it was on the outside. We're gonna come and look. And $159,000. That is definitely a good chunk of change. This thing was getting up there on the list. I would say that there's a lot of things that I really like about this, but at $160,000, I don't know, that could be a deal breaker for me. So I'd love to hear what you think. Is it a deal breaker for you, or is this maybe your next motorhome? Comment down below, let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'm moving on to the next motorhome. All right, guys, so this is the fun part. This is this Four Winds. This is a 28Z. Now, what I'm going to absolutely love about this is some of the features. I like the outside entertainment center. I like that slide in the back. I think that that's a good utilization of space. And, I always have a ton of stuff. What was nice about that cabinet as well is you could access it from the rear and the driver's side as well. So if you have it loaded, you're going to have plenty of access to that. When you get on the inside, I like the couch as well across from the dinette. The only thing that I see slightly difficult is if you were sitting at the dinette wanting to watch TV, like, maybe it's not that great, but we're nitpicking the little things in there as well. I also like how close the kitchen is, making it super accessible going in and out. I think that that is another big plus. So when it comes to the features of this motorhome, I'm going to put this at an 8. I think that it's really nice. And then when it comes to the comfort of it, I think that you're able to move around. That wall slide is really nice. I'm putting that up there as well with an 8. Well, now this is a brand new coach, so of course the quality is there, and I didn't get to open up a lot of the cabinets and really check out wiring, but overall the construction of this looks pretty darn good. I'm going with a strong 7 on there. So being that it's only about 28, now we're going to probably be about 30 feet from tip to tip when it comes to this motorhome, but the drivability still is going to be really nice. I know that they're trying to do some things to improve these coaches. I mean, none of these improvements are going to be anything as great as if you were to do suspension on it from WeldTech Designs, but hey guys, that's just my 10 cents. So when it comes to drivability, I'm going to say that this is going to be up there at an 8. All right, so let's talk about, the unicorn in the room here, and that is that price tag coming in at $159,000. I think that this thing is just way overpriced for this coach. I think that this coach is a easy 100, barely at the top of 100. I'm looking for a deal on this. I'm going to want to be around 95K. So when it comes to value on this, honestly, this is going to kill this, and I'm putting that at a 5. We're going to go back to storage. I like how much storage this had in the back of it. I'm giving that an 8. This is going to easily sleep 4 adults and probably almost 4 kids in there. So I think the sleeping is pretty awesome. I'm giving this an 8 as well. When it comes to versatility of this coach, I think you're going to be able to fit this coach. You're obviously going to be able to go in any national parks. It's going to fit, maybe in 2 parking spots. I think that this is a pretty versatile coach. I think the layout would be comfortable for 2 people, or maybe even like me as a family of 6. I know that we would do well in this coach. I'm giving it a 7. Now, the windows, here's what's funny is the way that the TV was positioned, they put 2 small windows. I've never really seen that. It's okay. And then they did have nice windows all the way around, but overall, I'm just going to give that a 7. This coach actually ranked pretty high, and I enjoyed it. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments section below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next motorhome.